These sample problems are not the exact questions off the quiz. But the questions that I put on the quiz, I pulled from this old worksheet. This was actually the old quiz that they used to do. I pulled the questions that I put on the quiz from this, and we're going to go over the other ones that are on here that I didn't put on the quiz. So they're basically, a lot of them are worded the same way. They're the same types of questions. At the top of the quiz, here is the instructions I gave you so that you will get all your points. I will grade these math questions. Each one will be worth 5 points. 3 points for showing me all of your work. 1 point for getting the answer correct number, and 1 point for getting the answer correct unit. So you can literally miss all of the numbers and units and still get a 60% on that portion of the quiz, just by showing me your work.
Do you think that kids are going to get A's on this test? Or?
Absolutely. There will be kids that study that will get A's, and there will be kids that don't study that will get F's.
Yeah. I'll be an A.
Okay? So, here's the other thing though. Because some people are like, I don't need to show work, I can do it in my head. That's fine. You just lost 3 of the 5 points on every one of those. You now get 40%, while the person that may have got them wrong but showed me their work got 60%.
Oh, 60's passing.
So show me your work and get them right and you'll get 100%. But be sure you're showing work. It's on here. It says always write the equation, plug in the numbers and the units, and give the answer with the correct units. I put it in capital letters so you don't forget to put the units. And here we go. Let's do some practicing. This says, you push a friend sitting on a swing. She has a mass of 50 kilograms. So write down what they give you. Maybe. She has a mass of 50 kilograms and accelerates at a rate of 4 meters per second squared. Find the force that you exerted. So write down what they give you first. That's the easiest way to solve these. And it shows me that you're writing work. And how hard was that to write that down? Not off the quiz, but it is a question. Or it's a study question. So, now here's what you do. You can either ask yourself, what am I solving for? And which equation do I need? Or you can say, what did they already give me? And which equation do I need?
Can you feel that?
4 meters per second squared, yes.
Oh, I read why.
Shh. Guys, be quiet. So, you're solving for force. So you're looking for, if you're solving for, it's the left side of the equation. So this is the equation we would use. Or you can say, what do I already know? Well, you know mass and acceleration. Mass and acceleration are together on the right side. So that's the same equation I'm using. So the one I'm using for this is force equals mass times acceleration. Write the equation, plug in the numbers and units. I'm solving for force. My mass was 50 kilograms. And my acceleration was 4 meters per second squared. I just plugged in the numbers into the equation. So I put the mass right there and the acceleration right there. So now I'm going to do the math. When I multiply together, 50 times 4 is 200. I'm solving for force. So I know that my unit should be in newtons. So your answer could be newtons. What other answer could you give me that would be valid?
Where'd you get newtons?
Because we're solving for a force, so I know that a force is a newton.
Okay.
Or you could just keep the units and give me a different answer that would still be valid. So you can say kilogram meter per second squared. It's a big unit, but it's still correct. That is the exact same thing as newton, which you already wrote in your notes form.
Yeah.
So both of those answers are correct. I would take either of these two answers.
But, like, say for instance, if you do 200, like, the kilograms cannot be by itself.
If you just wrote 200 kilograms, then you're actually giving me a mass. That would be invalid. But you would get the point. You would get 3 points for work and a point for 200, but you would miss a point for having the wrong unit.
So we could, like, you want the mile or the meters per second squared with the kilogram.
Yeah, it has to be because that's the unit. We can't drop units. You have to bring them all down, or you can convert them to a newton. But yeah, don't drop units. As long as you don't drop units, you shouldn't get any of them wrong. If you carry the units through the whole way, you should get them right because this is carrying it through the whole way, and that is still a valid unit. I would take that. But if you drop part of it, then it'll be wrong, and I won't give you the points. All right. Let's try and get one more before the bell rings. This says, a worker drops his hammer off the roof of a house. The hammer has a mass of 9 kilograms, and gravity accelerates it at the usual 9.8 meters per second squared. At what force does the earth apply to the hammer? What force does the earth apply to the hammer? Which we know from Newton's third law is the same force that the hammer applies to the earth, right? Because equal and opposite reaction and action.
Why is it always squared?
Huh?
Why is it always squared?
Because that's the unit for acceleration.
So, we're using the F, or force equals.
Yep, we're still going to use this one because we're still solving for force. All right, so we rewrite our equation, and now we're going to plug in our numbers and units. Mass was 9 kilograms. Acceleration was 9.8 meters per second squared. So 9 times 9.8 is 88.2, I think.
Yeah.
If I remember right from the other hours, I did not just do that one. 88.2, what's my unit going to be?
Newton.
Newton works. What else could I have as a unit?
Kilograms per second.
Meter per second
Squared.
squared. Don't forget the square. Is this making sense to everyone? Anybody kind of confused on this?
Understandable.
Okay, we're literally reading the question, writing what they gave us, and plugging it into one of the equations that we already know. So if you have these equations memorized, hopefully the whole back side will be fairly easy. The only thing you need to watch out for is that one question where you have to convert from grams to kilograms, but there is a reminder in the question. In parentheses, it says grams equals kilograms, so be sure that you convert that. I think when's the bell ringing here?
52.
Okay, so it's going to ring pretty soon.
Oh, we have to.